Today for our video, we're going to be working on heel, and we're also going to add our speeds to heel. So we're going to add faster and slower, because Roman's already been practicing with me, and he's getting really, really good. Yeah. So with heel, we want to practice. It's basically to keep our dog in more control than a loose leash walk. We like to keep him nice and close. It's for walking through crowds and stuff like that. So first thing, I'm going to take the leash, make it nice and tight, and I want to have it close to my hip at all times. Now I have my treats in my dominant hand, which is my right hand. So that means I want to have Roman on the opposite side. So come here, Roman. You're around. Good. So you always want to start and stop heel in a sit. He always has to be sitting when we start and when we stop. I also want him to be able to face the same way as me. And when he sits, I don't want to say the word sit, I just want to lure him into the sit, okay? Because the sit is part of the heel, so I just want to lure him into it. Yeah.
That's always so hard.
So, leash tight right next to you. You want to have him on your opposite side of your dominant. So my treats are in my dominant hand, he's on the opposite side because I want to be able to treat him nice and easily. Treat. When I step, first thing I'm going to do, he's going to be on this side sitting. I want to step with the foot of the side that he's on. So as soon as I take that step, I'm going to say heel. That's letting him know that we're ready to go, stay nice and close to me. Okay? So Roman, come on. Up.
I was out golfing.
Round in a circle. So I don't say the word, I just move him into position. I step with my left foot first, because that's the side he's on. Say heel. You can even give the leash a little jiggle to keep him up nice and close to you.
That one was my daughter.
You want to keep that leash up and right next to your hip. Good heel, Roman. So I don't say the word, I just move him into position. Heel. Heel, Roman.
Come tomorrow and play. How's that? Then you know to pick you back up.
So he's staying nice and close to me. He's not getting too far. I've got the leash directly next to my hip, so he can't get too far in front of me or too far behind me. As soon as I stop, his tush needs to hit the floor. Good heel, Roman. Now I'm going to add my speeds. He's got it nice and close to me. So if he's on my left side, when I turn left, he's on the inside track, which means I'm going to have to tell him slower, slower. Now, I don't want to change my speed. I'm the dominant alpha dog, so he has to change his speed to be able to catch up with me and to keep up with me when I'm walking. Now, when he's on my left side, go. When he's on my left side and I go to make a right turn, he's on the outside, which means he's actually going to have to quicken his pace to keep up with me. So I'm going to say faster, faster, faster. I want to make sure those paws quicken and slow with my words, okay? Remember, I don't change my speed at all. He needs to change to suit me, okay? So Roman, up. Good boy. Ready? Heel. So I go on, make a turn. Faster, 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 faster. So that's faster, 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 faster. So notice, I'm not changing my speed. We're going around in a circle. His speed has to quick up a little bit. So I keep the leash right here, because otherwise he's going to fall behind us. So I keep the leash, pull him right along with me. Okay, now we're going to do it slower. Okay? Heel. Slow. Slow.
Almost
Slow.
slow. Yet the way they handled it was inappropriate because, yes, injuries do happen, but as soon as something major like that happens,
Good job. Good heel, Roman. There's a good boy. So with the slow, I can actually pull the leash back because I want to make sure that those paws are slowing down
when
with me.
they don't notice. I mean, come on, that's so
Slow. Slow.
You know, in a way, I feel like some people don't understand how difficult grooming it can be.
Fast, 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 fast,
Walking
fast.
down the store, and the dogs are always moving and looking around. It's
Slow.
very hard to calm them.
Slow.
And you need to.
Slow.
So you know what I mean? Like it's so hard when you groom a dog.
Good. Heel, Roman. I want to keep him right directly next to me. For the faster, I want to up my voice a little bit. say faster, 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 because that gets him excited. Those paws are going to move quick. With the slower, I'm going to say slow, slow. And remember to lean back, hold that leash back, and keep it right next to you. Yeah, ready? Now, you want to make sure every time you start and stop that Roman is sitting right next to me. But I want to make sure that he's facing the same direction. Now, if his tush comes out to the side, what I want you to do is just grab the tush and pull him right in. So we want to make sure we're both heading the same direction. I keep the treats right in front of my belly button. That way he knows where they are and he's following, waiting for my command. Hey. See, now here's his tush out to the side, so I'm going to move it a little bit closer. There we go. I adjust him to me, not me to him, okay? Yeah. Good. Faster, 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 faster. Faster, 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 faster.
It's $33. So it's $33 for the back and brush out, and then trim it.
Faster, 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 faster.
That's what you just like.
Good.
Medium hair. Choose medium hair.
Good boy. Hey,
42 or something. I think it's crazy.
move the tushy. Move the tushy.
I don't work on my hair, but when you can do
Boy. Okay, here we go.
It's always that Saturday of the
Slow. Slow.
2 days earlier.
Slow.
During your play with other dogs, yeah. I always like to do that.
Slow. Slow. Slow.
Tuesday.
Good. Heel, Roman. Good boy.
I
Very good.
learned it all this morning. She said, I've never seen the ears like that.
So that was perfect. He's learning those speeds. He's staying nice and close to me.
The 15th.
So I'm going to give you the rundown one more time.
Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay.
When we do the heel, tighten up the leash. Keep it nice and close to your hip, right off your hip bone. Always have him on your non-dominant side. Treats, dominant hand, him on the non-dominant side, okay? He always starts and stops the heel in a sit. Don't tell him to sit, lure him into the position, okay? Step with the side of the foot that he's on first. That's letting him know we're ready to go, stick with me, okay? As soon as it hits the ground, say heel. You can even give his leash a little up. That way he knows, oh, we're going. When you do the speeds, he's on the outside, he goes faster. Faster, 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 faster. You want his paws to quicken up. When he's on the inside, we go slower, slower, and his paws, he needs to slow down. You can pull back on the leash a little bit to help him slow down, okay? Now remember, we don't switch our speeds to accommodate him. We want him to switch his speed to accommodate us, okay? Come here, Roman.
Yeah, so I didn't like that part about it. And just the fact that it's frantic, it's hectic in there. I don't sense that. We're totally fine off that. Yeah. No, pet though. It's so hectic there. That
Way around.
It's a little itchy. Yeah, they feel it from the groomers too. They just don't like that.
Pay attention, please. There we go. Good boy. Okay. So, start just like this. Treats. Roman. Step to the left side. Finish it already.
So it's very like,
Heel.
it's hard to get
Boy.
the job done.
Slow.
I
Faster,
said,
faster, faster, faster. Faster, faster, faster.
it's so beautiful.
Faster, 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 faster,
Watch your dog get groomed, that's a good place to go because you can walk around the store and
Good heel, bud. Ready? Heel.
Exactly. It's very
Slow.
hard to get done.
Slow. 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 And it's okay if he runs into your leg. He's trying to keep pace with you and see what you're doing. Slow.
But I don't have to see
What
everything.
did you do in that business? Did that just go on the floor and now you put it back on my plate? Wait a minute.
One more time.
All right, you ready?
Ready?
Tomorrow.
Heel.
You can come tomorrow and have fun.
Slow. Slow.
We'll see you tomorrow and then this weekend.
Hey, wait, come back. I want to put my direct line on that.
Faster, faster,
part.
faster, 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 faster.
Yeah, because I
Good
have to
job, Roman. So when you guys are practicing this one at home, make sure you do this when you guys go out on a walk, at least 4 minutes of the walk. If you're going on a 30-minute walk, do at least a 4 or 5 minute of the heel. You don't want to do it the whole walk because then he's not going to have time to sniff, he's not going to have time to check everything out. want to make sure that he gets that in when you guys are on a walk. Yeah. But we still want to have a little bit of the structure. We still want to practice, make sure he's got his speeds in, as well as him sticking right next to you for the heel, okay? So practice just a few minutes out of the walk. You want to try to do at least one walk a day. That way you guys can practice the loose leash walking as well as the heel and keeping him right close to you. Now remember, we want to keep that leash nice and tight for right now. After he kind of is starting to get it within a few weeks' time, then we can start loosening the leash a little bit. But we want to keep it nice and tight because he's learning to stick right by our side, okay? So, this was Stephanie and Roman. Yes. And today we were working on our heel and we were adding in our speeds, the faster and the slower.